Okay guys, this is Black Bombable here for you with a deck profile from my TG Stun, maybe a bit old, but I went to the German Nationals. I'm doing this video in English because I have American YouTubers as well. Also ihr Deutschen regt euch nicht so auf, yeah? That was just a message to my German friends and German YouTubers. They're supposed to learn English. It's the world language. Learn it. Damn. Now, yeah, I came to the top four of the German nationals, and yeah, I'm very happy that I made it this far. Was a very good tourney. Was a very good tourney. I'm not going to make a recap in English. It's just going to be the deck profile, but just a little information that I went 8x2 in the 10 rounds of Swiss that we had. 7 rounds on the first day, went x1 and another x1 in the second day. Then I came into the top 32, top 8, and then top 4. Royal Decree killed and fisted my ass. Killed me. Oh well, let's just start with the deck profile, and yeah, start with the monsters. One of the best monsters in the deck is Beast King Barbaros. This card put in so much work the whole weekend. It's a to 1900 beat stick. It's good with Horn of the Phantom Beast. It's a 2700 beat stick. With Skill Drain, it's a 3000 beat stick. With just Skill Drain and 3000, that wins games. It wins games literally. It just wins them. And Horn of the Phantom Beast with Skill Drain is here good game. That's actually good game because I keep drawing and drawing and drawing. Barbaros, one of my favorite cards in this deck. One of them. Then 2, Thunder King Ryo. I just said I don't feel like running King Tiger Wangu anymore because I just think Ryo is just more flexible. It has 1900, it has 2 great effects, and one effect even works when skill drains out, and that's the second one, that it can even stop exceeds, if an exceed would still come just by normal summoning 2 monsters. Doesn't matter. Thunder King Ryo put in much work as well. Now to the normal TG lineup. 3 TG Rush Rhino, you know it. 3 TG Warwolf, and 1 TG Striker. They're still very good. 7 floaters. Then let the opponent go with a minus, so like, I summon a Rush Rhino, is that okay? Activate Torrential Tribute. He just, theoretically, yeah, if you see it this way, I didn't lose nothing. This thing goes, he just throws Torrential Tribute into the trash. I'll just go to the grave, Torrential. Don't need you. Bye. That's why these TG monsters, they are great. They're great. Love it. I love it. I will keep playing this deck. I will play it until they ban Skill Drain, or until they say, okay, we're gonna ban Barbaros because of Skill Drain, or blah blah. I'm gonna still keep on playing this deck. There we go. Now we start with the spells. It's not too many. If you may ask why, I just play a lot of traps, a lot of them. It's 3 Pot of Duality just for the consistency. So you always can get your power card, see if you want, okay, come on, give me a bribe or something so I can protect my back row. Give me a TG monster, so I need that. It's just very flexible. You can take different cards that you need. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. It's mostly as a filler. And 1 MST gets the job done. You have a lot of floaters, so only thing you got to be worried about is a bottomless maybe on your Rush Rhino. And a warning's not too bad because you have Reborn in here where you can get your monsters back, and you have 7 TGs in there, so you can lose 1. Yeah. So you got Monster Reborn staple, Dark Hole staple, and Book of Moon staple. Book of Moon I decided to put in before I took this out for a second MST. Put this in for the second MST because I just said, okay, if I don't have no skill drain first turn against the Insectors, I could have a problem. But this is my little skill drain because they summon their Dragonfly effect. Okay? Hornet, Book of Moon. It's booked. They lost most likely they lose 2 cards. And I can attack with my Rush Rhino into the monsters, and then he did a -2 somehow. So that's the spells. And now we come to the heart and soul of the deck. The traps. We come to my most favorite card in this deck, and it's Skill Drain. 3 of them, of course. This card controls the format, really. It can control the whole meta. If you have this card at least 2 times in your hand, most likely you will always win. With a Barbaros or with a TG Rush Rhino, with a Horn of the Phantom Beast, 2400 beater with a skill drain. If it's not against dragons, you need the Barbaros against dragons most of the time, yeah. And try to stop their first summon, but skill drain is the best card in this deck. No one else can say anything about this. This card is great. Perfect card. Now to my second card, 3 Horn of the Phantom Beast. This card is so broken. This card makes beasts so good. That is so crazy how good beasts are with this. Anything on the attack? No. Anything in the battle step? No, I want to attack. Okay, then damage step. Substep 2, Horn of the Phantom Beast. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3, depending on how you want to do it. He loses 1 monster, +1, and you draw another card, +2. It replaces itself right away. Very good. By far one of the best in there, after skill drain. Now, to the third best card in this deck is TG1 EM1. This card put in so much work. When you use this card correctly, really correctly, and don't like say, oh, there's an 1800 monster, I only have 1600, oh, I'll play TG1 and take your monster. No, that's not how you play TG1. You play TG1 when he summons a monster like Gorz or something, and you know you cannot get over it because you don't have no set Mirror Force or didn't have no warning to get rid of it. Or a skill drain with a Barbaros. You play TG1 EM1, give him a Warwolf that he can do nothing with, and you take a Gorz and just run over it next turn. You get your search effect and you make a +2. That's how you use TG1. Or against Insectors, they want to use Hornet's effect. They want to use the effect of Dragonfly. You activate this. Once it's equipped to Dragonfly, you take the Dragonfly, give him some kind of crazy monster, because your monster keeps the 500 from the Hornet. But he cannot remove the Hornet because he doesn't have his controller. That's what the judge told me. I don't know if I'm wrong. Some judges are stupid, but it was ruled good for me, so I don't have no problem with that. 2 Torrential Tribute. This card is great that it came to 2. It only helps the deck out. Because every TG monster, if the face up or face down is destroyed, they search. Here, this situation. He summons Tour Guide. He gets a Tour Guide. Here we go, Torrential Tribute. And he has the other monster face down or something, or a Saber Source. There we go, -2, -1 for him. You do not lose nothing because it replaces itself right away. Torrential is great. Sorry for the wiggling in the camera. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, guys. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole. Yeah, good. 2 Prism. Good. Staple in here. Mirror Force. Love it. 1 Warning. I only play 1 Warning because I do not feel like paying too much life points. I have little floaters. I have Skill Drain. I have this 1 Warning. And I have Solemn Judgment. I don't think I want to pay too much more. And the second Warning I took out for Call of the Haunted. I'm so happy I took Warning out for Call of the Haunted, because Call of the Haunted put in so much work. You summon Barbaros, he activates Warning. You activate Call of the Haunted, you get the Barbaros. He wants to put a Monster Reborn on your Barbaros. No, you activate Call of the Haunted, chain it from the back, and get your Barbaros. This card is so great. Nothing else to say. And for my Spell Trap Negation, has always been the same for anti-meta, are these 4. Need these. They always come good. They're never dead. They're never dead. Really, they're never dead. You have 2 Torrential Tributes, 1 Dark Hole, sometimes a Mirror Force, and a Heavy Storm. Why not? Solemn Judgment and Dark Bribe. That's it for the main deck. If you have questions, just put it in the comments below. No, just ask me. I'll be answering them as soon as I can. Now we come to the extra deck. I'm not going to say nothing to it, just go through it. 2 Stardust for the road. TG Wonder Magician, Cathaster, Magic Android, Naturia Beast. If you have a Kinetic Soldier out and a Striker against heroes, you can normally fist them. Barkion, Brionac, Gaia, and Scrap Dragon. Oh yeah, and a Mistworm. I put in Gemini Pearl now. Yeah, we couldn't use it. Was it Utopia? Utopia, Leviathan, and Gigaprint. I never brought these 2 out. Actually, I never did. I can't wait till Acid Golem comes out here in Germany. Yeah, before someone else, Acid Golem is out. Why are you not playing Acid Golem? Germany, German Nationals. That's why we cannot play him yet. Now we come to the side deck. Heavy Storm. It was so funny. He sets 3 in a windup. I draw this in my turn, the first turn, and just fist him with it. It happened. That's how it is. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. 2 MSTs. Because I didn't always sided these three things in the second game. I always did. I sided this one out in the third game. 2 Prohibition. Prohibition. If René Wistraf wants to get on my nerves with this, fuck you. I'm American. I don't know how to say it. Prohibition. Verbot. There is in German. I don't care. You know how it's called. I don't care. Put in so much work. Great card. I put it in like 1 day before the German Nationals, and I'm glad I did. 2 Smashing Grounds against the Rabbit and the Dragons. 2 Shadow Imprisoning against the Insectors and Dark Worlds. Didn't have 1 Dark World. And 2 Non-Fusion Area. This card even won me a game against Bubble Beat in the top 32. He activated Miracle Fusion. I activated Non-Fusion Area. He had to play Solemn Judgment on it, so he dropped down to like 1,400 life points, and then that was the second game, and there was the third game, and I attacked for game because he had that. This card is great because I can't use Skill Drain against Bubble Beat. They don't have no good effect, so I just put something in that makes their big monsters gone, so I can use my little monsters like Rush Rhino and stuff, and run over here so he cannot summon no Shining, because that card can kill me. So I want to run over his monsters and he gets 2 of them back. I don't feel like that shit. That's why I have them in. 2 Kinetic Soldiers. Put a lot of work to at the German Nationals as well. Was good. And 2 King Tiger Wangu. I always sided these in against Rabbit in the third round when I won the first round, and always against Insectors because I don't need no Thunder King Ryo against Insectors. I took Thunder King Ryos out and just put these 2 in. That was great. Alright then. That's it from Black Bombful. I hope you liked the deck video. Like, subscribe, leave comments. And yeah, tell me what you think. Peace out.